Welcome to this week's Critical Catch. We are on episode 10. Wow, how did we get here so fast? My name is Lee. I'm joined as ever with lovely co-hosts Kosta and Scott. Boys, how are you doing this week? It's been a little bit warm outside, hasn't it?
Just a tad bit. So warm that Scott clearly had to vacate his regular location in order to find safe passage into surviving the rest of this, spring, which it is in England apparently, even though 33
Oh,
degrees would
it's
suggest
summer
otherwise.
now, right?
It's what?
It's summer,
Summer.
now, right?
Or
Sure.
I guess summer started earlier now.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, 33 degrees would suggest it's probably started. It's been warm. How
It
have
was
you
hotter
found
than
it?
Greece, mate. It was
How
hotter
have
than
you
Greece.
how have you been coping, Costa? You're not one for the heat though. You prefer the cold, don't you? Even though you're from
Oh,
Greece,
yeah.
which is so I can't get my head around that. But
I'm pretty anti-Greek like that,
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's been absolutely savage. Thankfully, we planned ahead of time, and we've got an air condition installed.
oh,
So
screw you, man. Screw you
yeah.
for
Hey,
complaining.
hey, don't hate the player, hate the game.
How can you
all
come
right?
on here and complain and you're sitting there with air conditioning at
No,
home
not in the garage. I wish it was in the garage, mate. No,
in the
no.
house?
In the house. Yeah.
That's even worse.
I want to be able to sleep at night, mate. Do you blame me?
I don't blame you. I'm very envious of you, but you have no right to be complaining about this heat when you have aircon, mate. When the rest of the UK, I feel like you're the only house in the UK that has aircon installed.
Well, it's funny you say that because aircon prices have been skyrocketing.
Yeah.
Random tangent, and for
Mm.
I
good reason.
wonder why.
Yeah.
Well,
Costa bought all the units up.
you know what? I probably did. I wasn't holding back when I bought multiple aircons per floor. So yeah, checks out. Anywho,
Well, that's good, mate. I'm pleased you've been enjoying the heat and your nice chilly house. That's good. Scott, how have you been, mate? And how have you been coping with the warm weather, the moist weather of late?
Yeah, yes, it's been. I think Monday and Tuesday was pretty brutal.
Uh,
The weekend, I went to Comic Con on Sunday, and I was really worried about the heat because I was dressing up. But thankfully they had the AC like cranked up, so it was actually cold inside.
nice.
But on the tube on the way back,
Oh,
I took, so I had like I was dressed up in football gear basically, but it had like a thermal onesie underneath as part of
oh
it.
my god.
So I took it in a bag with me on the way there and put it on when I got there. And then I was like, oh, before I leave, I better take it off. And I'm glad I did, because when I got on that tube, I think the temperature must have tripled what it was outside.
like 50
And it
degrees.
was so hot that you couldn't actually, so you know the bar rails you hold on to on the tube, you couldn't actually touch the tube, you couldn't actually touch the bars. It was that hot.
Oh,
Mate,
Which
what?
I actually do not understand how it got that hot, considering it's underground, but it literally burnt to touch.
Jeez.
So I just had to try and
That's
stand
crazy.
still on the tube because it was so hot.
it's so funny you mentioned that because that happened to me yesterday where I felt, no, not yesterday, on Tuesday, where it hit like 33, 34 in London. And I was literally in the tube and I experienced just that. I touched it and I was like, it's not worth it. And the air just felt so suffocating. It's because it's trapped and it can't escape well enough, even though hot air rises, right? So surely it should go through some of the passages and all that, but it's not
Yeah.
enough. It's too many people.
The underground in London's a different beast though. I do not miss the days of commuting in the summer. That there is nothing quite, if you've never experienced the tube in peak heat, I don't think it's a hard one to explain and it's one to avoid as well. I feel for you both. I'm pleased you both got out alive and are safe and sound now. Costa in his cool house. And where are you this week, Scott? Where are you? Because you are not home.
Really? I'm travelling for work, so I'm in Portsmouth today.
Ooh.
And then I'm going to the Isle of Wight tomorrow for a job. So
Very nice. Getting the ferry.
yeah, go get the ferry. Yeah, over.
Cool.
So they wanted me to go for a whole day, and I was like, that's crazy. So they got me some work down here the night before, so I could go over there. So I wouldn't have to drive all the way down and drive all the way back on the same day. So
Yeah. Well, that's cool. Are you taking the car with you on the ferry and then
yeah.
driving the other side? Isle of Wight's nice. Oh well,
Yeah,
mate.
Easy breezy.
It is lovely,
Yeah.
actually.
That'll be good. Good little
just
work
say-
trip.
I was just saying, is it for the weekend then?
No. Literally just for tomorrow.
Or purely tomorrow?
Got literally one job, and then I'm coming home.
Imagine if it's like a 10-minute job and you've got.
It's not a 10-minute job. It's a 7-bed
20.
house with a 2-bedroom annex.
Oh wow.
So it's it's a pretty big one.
You gonna do like anything while you're in the Isle of Wight afterwards when you finish, or are you just gonna come straight back? Do a bit
Probably
of
not. I
sightseeing
want to
or
get
anything?
home for any kind of traffic, really.
Mm.
And then, yeah, basically, because I was like, "Oh, you come home Saturday." And I'm like, "No, I don't want to do that."
Mm.
So
Just stayed in a caravan for the weekend, mate. That would have been an adventure.
To be fair.
no, I've got plans tomorrow.
Oh,
So not tomorrow.
gotta
Saturday.
wash your hair.
Yeah, we'll get back.
Gotta have, just stay cool. Get an aircon, maybe.
It's
I
meant
think
to be fair.
It's raining next week.
Yeah, it's meant to cool down like from today. So I think for the rest of the weekend, I think it's meant to be a bit cooler. So the lightning last night around where I am was nuts, but it never came to anything. It was like I woke up, it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. It was just like flash, and then this like
No thunder.
deep rumble about like 10 seconds later, and I was like, oh man, there's a crazy storm on the way, because it was just like relentless. And I was like, oh my god, this is nuts. Looking out the window, and it was just like poosh, poosh, poosh. And then not like like an hour later, nothing. No, it must have just passed by and never came to anything. No
Because it
rain
hit
or
us,
anything.
mate. It
really?
hit us very hard. I was worried my garage roof was gonna go because it was that bad.
Really?
The garden door was shaking
Jeez.
with
dude.
every thunder. And when I mean shaking, Barney, my little pup, he was terrified.
Oh.
He didn't know what to do. He had never experienced this level of storm before. And the fact that the door is literally shaking, it's like, oh my god.
Bless
okay,
him.
cool.
He's like, someone's
Yeah.
breaking in, and they're big,
Yeah.
and they've got a flashlight.
Pretty much.
Oh man. Oh well. I'm pleased you got through it all right. But yeah, I think from today, that's the end. That's the end of our summer in the UK. So
I wish, mate.
That.
Yeah, but no. Before we get into topics today, as just a little reminder, just a bit of housekeeping before we get into everything. If you are watching on YouTube, make sure you get down there, drop a like, do subscribe as well to the podcast to support the episodes, support content that we're doing. And if you're on Spotify, iTunes, any of those podcast providers, do rate us, give us a 5-star review. It does really help out, and it really means a lot that you're tuning in, watching, and keeping up with the podcast. We are going to have, we asked last week on the episode for any questions in the comment section on YouTube. So if you have questions going forward, this is going to be a section that we're going to do each and every week. So drop down in the comments, shoot us a question. It can be anything. I mean, there is going to be a line that we are probably not going to cross, but with that in mind, it can be anything. So drop them. We'll cover the questions that we had from last week's at the end of this episode. So stay tuned for that. And thank you for getting involved. But any interaction is welcome on the pod to support and push the content forward. So
Before we start, can I just share something quickly that I found before we any topics?
Ever the disruptor. Go on.
So you know,
Here we go.
I don't know if it was on a previous episode. Well, I definitely talked to you boys about it, but like I said, I found some guy on Vinted selling like fake slabbed cards.
Yeah.
So I just found someone selling a Umbreon VMAX PSA 10 for 250 quid, and it's
PSA 10?
it's hella fake. Because the first picture is blurry. I don't know if you can see that.
Okay.
Oh wow,
First
yeah,
it's
the
blurry.
PSA stuff. You can't really read the label.
There's actually like a little chunk taken out the top of that.
Wow.
Whoa.
And the back of it, I mean, you can see the card is very fake, based on the colouring, the print quality. But yeah, I thought that was actually crazy. I had to screenshot it to.
But it got PSA 10.
No, it didn't get PSA 10.
Oh, okay, it did it. Oh, okay.
It's fake rated. You
Okay.
can get the slabs yourself.
Okay. Cool.
So there's no way you'd be able to get that.
So is that cert number, if you put that in, does that take you to an Umbrian?
I don't know.
Tell you
I
what.
can read it out if you want.
Tell you what. Let's have a go now. Wait there.
Right, tell me when you're ready.
Wait
Here we
there.
go.
I need to find it on the PSA website. Sorry, you
You've been
have been
blocked.
blocked. Why have I been blocked? Is this because I'm using
Because
a
why
VPN?
not?
Is this because I'm using a VPN?
It's because you were trying to give me smack about my aircon. It's redundant.
What is it? Number? Asset number?
Yeah.
That sounds right.
Right. 133.
Wait there.
Oh my god.
I'm not even on the site yet, mate. PSA Vault.
Sorry, we got combo memory. Oh,
I
you've been
can't do
blocked
this. It's blocking me because my VPN
Of course,
won't
you're
let
gonna
me.
have to do it.
again. All right, I'm gonna try.
Costa will do it. It's in the hands of Costa. Sorry, chat.
Well, I was gonna
Sorry,
say, how
everyone.
can I even share screen, mate? I'm not even. I'm not producing right
No.
now. Can I replace it with my camera?
I don't want to turn my VPN off either because I feel like I'll lose you guys from the
Yeah, you definitely
feeds.
will.
So,
Okay, let me try. So PSA asset management. Cool. All right, I'm with you. Oh God, which website is it? There's so many.
yeah, it's PSA, and I think it's PSA Vault,
Vault.
and then you can go there. It'll be interesting to see if that's just a certain number that
I've
has
got it.
been pulled
I've got it.
from.
No, it doesn't work.
Does it not?
No, it
So it's fake
Nope.
completely. Oh wow, they've not even done a good fake
It's
because I would have
very
thought.
deactivated as a precautionary measure due to its association with a known counterfeiter in the market.
Oh wow,
Mm.
wow,
Hot damn.
wow.
Okay, well played.
That kind of sucks. Say, like, could you imagine if you were the owner of that original Umbrian VMAX cert, and that was a cert on your PSA 10 Umbrian VMAX card, right?
Oh.
And then there was a picture of it. You got it back from PSA and you shared it on Reddit or something with your community, just excited. I got my card back and it was a PSA 10. And then someone's taken that, and now you've had to have that cert reissued. What a pain in the backside. Like, that is so annoying.
Isn't there a way for you to be able to like explain that or justify it, and like
I
find
think
a way to not?
you'd be able to send it back to PSA because I think they would have a record that it was yours, right? Or there would be the record from the middleman service. I don't think the person, but it's just the fact that that's cert now. If that is on your Umbrian, you're going to have to send that back to be, reissued under a new cert and then not share that. Kind of annoying.
That's toxic. Right, that's so toxic.
They need a better way to be able to kind of protect stuff like that. I do like Ace, how they've got the I mean, anything's, I think, probably open to being duplicated, right? Because all you're doing is taking a photo and printing it. I don't think there's any way around it. Even if it's like
thing, right? I'm even like, I've been thinking about picking up some graded cards this month, the end of this month. But like I'm worried now because I've seen so many fake ones, whether I'm going to end up with a real one or not. Because they don't, eBay obviously does its certification picture, but it only does it for certain cards. I think it's over a certain value. So cards under the value, you can't do it. You can't check it for. But I think the only way you can check, get it, is only really buy from someone who's had it graded themselves and has got the proof. I think that's probably the best way you can check. Yeah.
Because even buying from a vendor, it's not like the vendor might not know that it's been faked, because it could be a genuine card. It just might have just been put in there, and the label, the PSA label, could have been duplicated.
Yeah.
That's what I would think that like really good dupes would do, would take a similar card and then just put it in a case with a duplicated label and then try and sell that, as the PSA 10 version when it's not, I think the only safe way to know yourself is like grade it yourself. But it's a kind of a pain, and then you fall into that whole trap. I mean, we talked about it the other week, where I think now it's like, if you're buying on the secondhand market, how do you know if the card that you're buying hasn't already been graded and cracked?
Yeah, it's it's a weird time. It's a weird time to be a collector. When we discussed it before,
really is.
So
weird that person's like known about by PSA, but they're still continuing to sell on these platforms.
I wonder if it was the same guy that I found originally that had it.
Yeah, because that seller could have just picked it up from the original counterfeiter, and then they're selling it thinking it's genuine because they're like, I don't want this anymore. I picked it up a while ago.
That's what scares me. Like, imagine you bought a card, right, and you hold on to it for like 10 years.
Yeah.
And then you go to sell it to find out that it's fake.
It's like these people that buy like stuff to keep sealed. And then, you know, they keep it for like 10 years and then they come to sell it or open it themselves. And then they open it and it's like G.I. Joe packs inside. And you're like, what? And then
The old Logan Paul.
Do you know what I mean? Though it's like that because so many more people now in the hobby, I think, are all collecting or picking stuff up to keep sealed. And if you're picking stuff up on the secondhand market, there's all
quite easily.
Yeah, you need to be so careful with like looking at how it's like the wrap on it and things like that, and what to look for. There's so many little signs I think that you can tell, but then you're gonna get people that just have the equipment to make it look like it's never even been tampered with, you know?
But that's sort of, I know it's not a direct mirroring, but it reminds me of vibes of, with a non-monetary side of things, to traded Pokemon from previous generations. Like, you might not know that Pokemon that you've been holding for so many years is actually, you know, like a hack.
Yeah.
I always think there's I completely agree with you, Costa. I always think there's a way around that though, because we know that the Pokemon have the capabilities down to the minute bit of the Pokemon to detect if that Pokemon's been hacked or not. Like they've got the capabilities to do it. And I think you could implement that onto the GTS, onto an online service where anytime that Pokemon hits Pokemon Home, the GTS or anything like that, it flags. And then it tells the person that owns that, like, this can't be put in there, or this can't be traded out. This has to be deleted. I mean, that whole issue then is like, you don't want Pokemon like saying you have to delete this Pokemon because they don't want to be seen, I guess, from a brand point of view as deleting their IP, right? So it's a hard one, but I think there needs to be better measures to kind of get around it, because it's crazy now how much genning there is, and when it's so unnecessary. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, especially now with Home and all that, where it's just, you don't need to care about IVs no more, which is good.
That's probably part of the motivation for Champions, right?
Yeah, but I think now it's still there because they've still, like, especially with the Floette situation, right? The Eternal Floette. Like, that is a huge, like, you do need ZA to obtain that because you can't physically trade that into any other game. But getting it in ZA is a ball ache. Yeah, like, you've got to go through the entire game. You've got to, the post-game stuff that you have to do to obtain Floette is long, man. I mean, check out my channel, slight plug here. There's a whole guide on it of how you can do it. But no, it's a long-winded, so people don't, like, have time to do that. You know, I guess the thing is, like, if you want to use it, make the time to get the Pokemon. And people can argue that they don't have the time. Well, it's that thing where you say, well, just don't use the Pokemon, use something else, because there's plenty of other good Pokemon in the format. But yeah, it creates these scenarios where you're going to get people just in need of that Pokemon, and then people providing that service, and then Pokemon not putting things in place to stop that. Or just kind of not caring about it. I don't know. You know,
I'll tell you. I got Floette from a Greek mate of mine. So I've been using that. But sorry, not completely trying to put down people putting their hard work and effort into it. Totally not me. But I also randomly said, okay, well, I'm gonna request on Pokemon Home, on GTS, whatever, a Floette, because why not? You never know, like a eternal form Floette. And what was I offering, mate? I think I was offering, oh my god, was it like a what's the pig from Scarlet and Violet?
Oinkalon.
Oinkalon.
You were offering that for a Floette.
I was offering Oinkalon, and 3 weeks later, someone literally sends me a Floette. An eternal Floette. And I'm just looking at this thing, and I'm like, okay, is this hacked? Like, have they already hacked ZA? And that's how I'm getting this? Because if it's not hacked, How the hell and why the hell would anyone be willing to give this away for an Oinkoloid?
Mate, little Timmy is crying now. Their parents are like, "What did you do with your Eternal Floette? You want to play Champions?" It's like I traded it for a pig on the GTS.
Literally, I couldn't believe it. I was like, this has to be hacked, but then I wasn't sure if it could be hacked. So yeah,
I hope it's genuine, mate. That's right. Where were we, mate? Talking about Champions, were we?
Thank you. I was trying to, Lee. So
What's going on this past weekend?
So what I was gonna mention was that. Oh God! Stop. Right. What I was gonna mention was that South Korea, held their Nats, so their nationals, in other words, the 2026 Trainers Cup, and it had a lot of interesting teams. I'm not gonna lie. All top 16 of the players have been able to get their place straight into Worlds, but only the top 4 were able to get travel awards. And we did spot a couple of familiar names. I'm not gonna lie. There's Jisok Lee, of course known as Maluka, online. But who'd have thought the king himself of Pachirisu World, everyone's favorite, has made a comeback. Not only was he able to go ahead and get top 16, he got the travel award. He got 3rd spot, and with a very spicy team as well.
Yeah, very spicy. It was Eternal Floette, it was Incineroar, Sinistra, Mousehold, Vivian, and Mega Delphox. So double Mega that we've got on the team. Makes a lot of sense. You've got a lot of nasty plot Delphox, which is very nasty. Lots of support as well. Sejun's like big on redirection support. He has it in pretty much most of his like really successful teams. If you look back over the years, so I mean, he's got 3 redirectors on this team, which makes a lot of sense, right? Because you've got 2 just your megas are just the setup mons, and you just want to support them. You've got Intimidate, and then you've got hospitality support with the Sinister. You've got Follow Me, and then Rage Powder, and then Fast Sleep Powder as well from the Vivian. So just very, very, if it catches you off guard and the Mega gets set up, it's very hard to kind of make a comeback from. But Protect the Queen. Queen's S is there. But very, very cool team from Sejun. And getting 3rd, getting the travel award and World Invite. Very cool to see. So, yeah.
I do want to call out.
Qualified for everything.
Well, yeah, that's it. He every other game essentially. What's the one that he hasn't? Is it Unite? Has he qualified?
No, he played Unite in 2022.
Played Unite, he's played Goal. He's played all of them. I think he's qualified for all of them.
Yeah, he
over the years.
Crazy.
TCG, Goal, Unite, and did he do Porkin? I don't know if he did Porkin.
Yeah, that's the one thing I was going to say. I feel like he must. I feel like he probably did.
Probably.
I was a bit of an animal.
Yeah.
Just a bit. I was going to say, I did want to call out his Vivian slot there, where it is something that has been rising in popularity.
It's been picking up a lot recently.
It has. Sorry?
What's the set?
It's just Scarf, Sleep Powder, Hurricane, Rage Powder.
Oh, damn. It's Choice Scarf, Rage Powder.
Exactly, because you're able to essentially bypass most of the meta, if not all, unless there's any sort of like unburdened shenanigans. And it packs a punch, and Compound Eyes makes Sleep Powder 97% accurate. So only got a 3% chance to miss.
It's pretty much every time. Yeah, it's pretty strong. And if you like, if you're Scarf user, like a lot of comps will have their own Scarf user on, but if you're not creeping to like outspeed, I think Vivian hits Timid like 155 raw speed stats. So if you're not getting past that, then you're in a world of trouble, because then it could just Sleep Powder. There's no safety goggles in this format. No one's really using Lumberry. That's a big question I have on my mind. Maybe like going into Indie, or it might not be Indie so much. If we see the like a good run from a lot of Vivians this weekend in Indie, is it going to have a knock-on effect to have more usage of Lumberry, more Chesterberry in Turin, which is the following weekend? So I think, it's going to have to be something that you're going to have to cover for, because, it's really disruptive and very effective. So
it definitely is. But first spot of Korean Nats has the 6 that we've seen just essentially be the top dogs of the meta. Excluding Basculegion, surprisingly enough, which we did see
Not
with the
Gambit either.
ratings. Yeah, no Gambit either. Basculegion actually got first spot in terms of usage on the online ladder. But at least referencing this team from John Soli, we got good old Charizard, Floetzo, basically the two most used Mega Evolutions, I think, at this point, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Floette, Charizard probably are. I think
they have to be. Yeah.
you've got it. I like the inclusion of the Incineroar over what you would probably say Gambit, and then the Sinistcha of the Basculegion, because you've got that kind of really common like triad between the Floette, the Incineroar, and the Sinistcha, where you can cycle Incineroar, Intimidate, and then the Sinistcha with the Hospitality to while you set up the Floette around the Rage Powder, around the Fake Outs. It's very hard to break through that. And then they kind of complement the Charizard in a lot of ways as well, although those two are primarily going to be there more so for that Floette. But Incineroar, I think, so good with alongside Charizard, which we haven't seen that much of, I think, this year. So yeah, really good team. Obviously very strong, and Jisun, we know, is a very, very strong trainer as well. But yeah, I'm surprised to see. I love the Junhei's team in second place with the Mega Scissor. Yeah, and the Mega Floette. I think that's really cool.
Mega Sizzle coming second.
Yeah, Mega Scissor is really strong. Yeah.
The Asians just know how to play, don't they?
Yeah, but it's double steel as well, which is like really interesting. But you can see that the Gambit's more dark. It's only got dark fighting coverage, so you need like that steel coverage somewhere, and that's the Scissor kind of fills the void there with that one, which is kind of cool. Talonflame as well, I think.
Charcoal, mate.
Yeah.
Special. Overheat. Well, I mean, it's mixed actually. It's Brave Bird and Overheat.
It's very much like the. It's funny enough that Sejun came third in this. This is the very similar Talonflame to the one that Sejun used to win Worlds in 14 with Overheat, Brave Bird.
But I was going to say, yeah, but what was the item that he used then?
The top of my head, I can't remember.
I don't remember either. But that was back when Gale Wings was busted.
Oh, mate. Yeah. I remember winning a set when I thought I'd lost because they'd set up Trick Room, and I just, because I had choice banded Talonflame, just didn't give a fuck for anything. So I'm pretty sure I just won the rest of the game just by one-shotting everything with Brave Bird. I actually turned to my opponent like, "You won this game," and then proceeded to KO every Pokemon with Brave Bird. I was like, "Oh, maybe not."
Wow,
which is crazy.
Good old days.
I was gonna say good old days, because nowadays Talonflame, I'd say, doesn't have a lot more room as it used to in terms of flexibility. Like, let's say, you got the Farigiraphs of the world, you got the Serenas where they block priority stuff. Obviously, the Gale Wings nerf didn't help it, but it's still, getting second place at a major tournament. So
there was two in top 4.
2 in top 4. That's it. Yeah, because there's a Chanmin Lee as well that has sort of like a interesting solo extra with rain and no Tita. Oh my god, how did we not cover this? This is insane.
Have a look at this one then.
It's Mold Breaker. Of course it is. It makes sense for it to be.
Yeah, Mold Breaker makes sense.
Glimora as well. That's crazy.
Yeah, Glimora has been huge recently. Where have you been, Scott? Have you not been playing?
I haven't Champions in.
Glimora's been doing its thing. Mega Glimora, regular Glimora, all Glimora. But I do think there's value in Talonflame. I think it's really underrated in this format at the minute. Even though there is the Farigiraf stuff, Serena, like you say, I still think it's got, like, especially against a Scarf Vivian, especially in an open team sheet, like that kind of just gives you a direct answer to that, So I think it has got value. There's a lot of value in it, and it's obviously a faster tailwinder than Wimmy as well, which is something else that's been picking up a lot recently, but didn't really have the results there in Korea like you would expect it to do. But
no,
12th place had a Mega Blastoise and a Mega Kang.
Yeah, that's the sweep under Trick Room or Shell Smash setup team, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, is it Shell Smash?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because there you got the Vivian as well for the redirection support too. Yeah, it's a Water Spout, Dark Pulse, Shell Smash,
Mm.
and then you've got the Tang, which is also a Mega too. So, and obviously Bastille Legion, the MVP, now having Sash becoming very popular alongside additional berry
Mm.
items too.
I'd say
Because you've
Mystic
got,
Water is probably picking up a bit more than Sash now as well.
I
On
think, yeah, it
fast.
definitely has been. Yeah,
Yeah.
because it throws off quite a few
The
calcs at the
calcs,
minute
yeah,
that
you can
everyone's
get
prepared for.
Charizard and Sun. Like those
Mm,
Charizards that try and survive the rock slide from Garchomp, you can
yeah,
get with Wave Crash and Sun.
See,
that's nuts.
Adrian went 6-0 in Swiss. He's the only player to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They only had 64 players. Why is it so low?
Uh,
50, 56
They had a
players.
qualification, didn't they?
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So they had, I think the last online, the global challenge, I think that was part of their qualification for this tournament. So
Mm.
Yeah.
top
Similar
64.
fashion to how Japan
Japan
Nats
do it, yeah.
does it as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
So yeah, but very good. Congratulations all the players that managed to get an invite to this year's World Championships. That's an incredible feat. And then also to the top 4 who got the paid travel awards, which is just a great feeling when you can get it. So amazing accomplishments, and looking forward to seeing what our trainers bring at the World Championships later this year. But that wasn't the only event that was going on this weekend. We had the Singapore Master Ball League, which is, I love the Master Ball. I wish we had a Master Ball League set up here in the UK. It'd be so cool to have something
It'd be
like
so
this.
cool.
I am so envious of the Master Ball League that Singapore have. I know we've got a great circuit in Europe, but I don't know. Every time I look at this over in Singapore and the results here, I just think, looks such a cool setup, and they look like they always have a lot of fun. 100 players attending here this weekend, 6 rounds of Swiss, and then we had top 16 single elimination after that. And you can see Mega Glamora taking the title here with the Alola Ninetales, which is, yeah, it's a really cool team, really cool comp, and Lumberry Chomp as well.
And Talonflame again.
Talonflame,
but now
yeah.
first place.
Talonflame.
Mate.
But item list, Talonflame to take advantage of the acrobatics straight off the bat, which is cool.
That's Talonflame. It just rips out that raw. What is it? Is it 120 base? No, it's 140 base power, isn't it?
No, 120 because acrobatics
It is
is
120,
60.
right?
Yeah.
60. Okay,
60,
cool.
yeah.
It's and you have no recoil, so you're not breaking your own Gale Winds as opposed to
Right.
Brave Bird, right? So
Someone in top 8 had a Mega Heracross.
Yeah, Mega Hera. There's that team going around as well.
Right.
Not this one, because Mega Hera that I've seen has been more Trick Room orientated. But this one Tailwind orientated, which is cool. So with Wimmy, but there isn't we haven't got the team details here.
yeah, sort of like so yeah, this is pure as opposed to Tail Room, just Tailwind. You could benefit off of the skill link ability that you get via Mega Evolution, and go for those Rock Blasts, those pin missiles in particular, just destroying everything. But Rock Blast is a great way to be able to counter the Charizards of the world and guarantee the KOs. I think even after an Intimidate drop, because of the outrageous base attack that Mega Heracross
It's like a 3-hit, I think. After
It's
an
a 3-hit?
Intimidate. I think 2-hit without the Intimidate, 3-hit.
That's
with-
insane.
Yeah.
Mate, that is so crazy.
Unless it's like super bulky, and then you're going to do 4. But you got Skill Link, so you're going to be hitting 5 pretty much
You're
most of the
guaranteed
time.
pretty much.
So, yeah, you're all good.
As long as you connect.
As long as you outspeed the Charizard. Because if you don't, you're a toast. You are literally toast. But yeah, it's I don't know. There's not really anything that's massively jumping out. I mean, the top team, Paz that's using the Mega Glamora, you probably wouldn't have said that would be the winning team, but I think it's cool and its own concept. Mega Glamora underrated as well. Pretty anti-meta Pokemon, does well into a lot of stuff at the moment. Some nice support options around it, but nothing massively jumping out that hasn't been doing well on the ladder recently anyway. So
you know what I'll say though? I'll say that I feel like Mega Dragonite is still a bit underrated.
It picked up quite a bit of use, like was it not last weekend, the weekend before in the VR tournament, where you're seeing it paired up with like those Mega Char-Y teams quite a lot now as an answer to Mega Char-Y, you know. So, but I think it's probably still undervalued. I think it's still one of the better definitely one of the best new megas, but probably one of the best megas that we've got in this MA format. In my opinion, I think it's very, very good. Mega Skarmory as well, just sneaking down in top 16. I will give it a mention. I think Fez won a grassroots tournament recently with Mega Skarmory. But that's a very cool Pokemon. I think that's very underrated. So
Sorry, I had to hold myself back, but clearly not well enough. This reminds me of like Goldengo versus Goldengo, the way that you pronounce Skarmory as Starmori.
Skarmory.
What do you mean Skarmory? Who's Mori? You know that's an insult in Greek. Mori.
Good. I'm going to keep saying it to you.
To me, not even with the star, just
Skarmory.
Mori.
Skarmory.
My
How are you
God.
saying it?
Starmory,
Yeah, Skarmory.
not
Skarmory.
Starmori. Who the hell is Mori?
Not what's the story in Balamori. I mean,
Skarmory.
Mate, stop! Don't. I had so much of a great time gaslighting the crap out of him with the Golden Go versus.
yeah, but is it
Goldengo.
Nihilego or Nihilego?
Oh, don't do that. You know, it's officially Nihilego, I think,
Right.
because it's annihilation. Oh, here he goes.
No, the official voice file.
Congratulations,
All right, let's
Skarmory.
listen.
Nice work.
I have
Oh,
to
we can't
admit it,
listen.
Mickey.
That's
You and
so
Skarmory fought
sad.
a great battle.
Yeah, but Brock's got an American accent, so you guys are just you're throwing American accents out there. You're throwing American accents. You're Americanized. Nothing against
Damn,
Americanized, but you should learn English. Costa, you should know better because you're from Greece and you're living here. There we go.
I'm sorry, but I think I have more ground to stand on because of the multiple languages I speak, as opposed to how many do you speak, Lee?
English and yes, that is
Geordie.
my first.
Geordie,
Geordie.
Yeah, Geordie. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Cool.
Anyway, we'll leave the
I'm-
gaslighting for now. All right.
Are you sure?
I've said this since Gen 2, so I'm not changing now. That is how I say it. And
Okay. What's the snake legendary of Gen 3? The dragon flying. What's the name? How do you pronounce it?
we're not
Green.
doing this. We're not doing this.
Just do it. Just do it. Just do it, Lee.
No, we're
How do
not
you
doing it.
pronounce
We're not
it?
doing it. We're not doing
Come on.
this. Not here.
Is it
Not now.
Rayquaza or Rayquaza?
It's not. It's Rayquaza.
What?
Yeah.
Mate, you out here speaking like Quavers. What's going on?
Well, that's exactly it.
That's the
It's all
official
about places.
pronunciation.
That is the official. So you know how to pronounce Rayquaza, but you don't know how to pronounce Starmie, Golden Go, and
Wait,
probably
No, I do. I definitely do.
Hydreigon.
Skarmory. I've said it forever. So, mate,
Oh,
mate,
don't let me whip out the document.
mate, I was
and I'll
beating the
show
Elite
you.
Four in
Oh, maybe do
Johto
it
before
now.
you were even out of diapers. So let's not go down the Skarmory
You're
route.
right. You are a bit ancient.
We're forgetting Lee's like 100 years old.
Ah,
So,
hey, he's
Respect your elders,
basically
then.
saying it for himself.
Respect your
that's
elders.
true.
Respect your elders.
I
mate.
discovered Skarmory before you discovered cereal, mate.
Wait a minute,
So
stop saying Skarmory. And it's the other one that's really bad. I'm not even going to mention it. But
which
I tell
one?
You every
Which
time
one?
when
Come
we're
on, then.
casting-
Come on.
I'm not going to say
No,
it.
come on, mate. Bring it on.
I do not
Love
want to
it.
expose you like this.
Well, what?
Exposed.
I'm interested now. You can't
Alright.
say.
All right, get ready. So, Gen 2, it is a fire type. Some say it's a doggo. Some say it's a like a lion or a beast, or kind of like what I've got on my top here. But it's one of the three that roam Johto.
Oh, Entei.
Scott, that's not how this works, mate. You
Yeah.
need to let him say it.
Ente. What's your problem?
Oh my god! You see, you literally screw this over, Scott, because he
No.
never says that.
Always
He
say it.
never says no.
Always say it.
He is so
This is some
self-conscious right now.
top tier gaslight right now.
Gaslighting Costa. You see what I have to put up with when I'm going to. This is going to be
It's not even
Turin
gaslighting.
all
Mate,
weekend.
no. Say it like you normally do, Lee. We've got you on broadcast saying it multiple times like this, so you cannot run away from this.
I've said it, dude. It's fine. Let's just
How else
move
can
on.
you say it? I don't understand.
We're not
Surely
getting into that.
Away. He'll
So
be
he's
so
aware.
wrong.
I'm so happy he's aware. I take it. I'm proud of you. Lee.
NT? How else would you pronounce it?
So you're close.
Let's
You
just
must
let's
be an
just
idiot
move
if
on.
you
The
pronounce
viewers
it
the
any
viewers
other
are
way.
getting bored of this. So yes, we've had
Let's
some
move on.
great
Let's move
tournaments
on.
over the last weekend. Of course,
Yeah.
this is leading into Indianapolis this weekend, and that is the first US regional for champions. It's going to be a huge regional. It's going to be very exciting. I think a lot of players are going to have a lot of techs that they're going to bring to the table. And it'll be great viewing to see who comes out on top and what team comes out on top. What, like, if you're picking a mega right now, let's put you on the spot. If you're picking a mega, we'll come back to this. We'll revisit it next week. If you're picking a mega to win this weekend in Indy, who are you picking?
Stop.
Want me to go first?
I don't want you to piggyback off
Mega
me.
Charizard, why?
Okay.
Good pick. Can we
Oh,
pick
that's
the
pretty
same as
basic.
each other? Or do we have to pick different?
Different.
No, what? No, I think we can all say the same thing. I
Okay.
mean,
All right, go on, Lee.
I'll go Mega Floette if I can't have Mega Charizard Y.
Okay, that's fine. So you're just going basic. That's fine.
It's not
That's okay.
basic. They're just the
It
best
is basic.
megas in the format.
I'll tell you, there's a mega that beats both of them. I mean, there's a lot of megas that beat both of them, to be fair.
Well, yeah. I
The
mean, if we're
Megadactyl.
one-on-one in, then that, yeah. But you got a team of 6, Costa.
Do
And you-
I? I wasn't aware of this.
And then you have a pilot behind that.
Who? Not
Wow.
me. Can't be.
they're good
Are
enough.
you playing Indy this weekend?
Not Indy. No.
No.
But probably not any other ones. But who knows? We shall see. We shall find
Come
out.
on, who's your
But
pick
I will
then?
be insurance.
Who's your pick? And well, no, wait there. Who's the mega that you're going to say, and then who's your pick?
I don't want to be revealing, you know.
Oh,
like,
come
what are we
on.
telling
What
What
do
do
you
you,
mean?
he just asked the question. You got to say.
Revealing what? You're not even playing this weekend.
Maybe not. Who knows? Maybe.
Wait a
Mega Gengar, obviously.
What, like Perish Trap?
It literally beats most of the meta.
How's it beating Mega Charizard Y?
Wolficon Perish.
It is smacking Mega Charizard Y. It's not even funny how bad it's smacking it.
Not funny, Lee. You don't understand.
Mm.
It don't. Because it's not only about the Mega, Lee, it's also about the team around it.
Oh, yeah. I'm not
So,
saying
you know.
Mega Gengar's bad. I just don't think it's that great in this format. Can't believe you're picking. So, are you picking Mega Gengar just because Charizard and Floette have been picked? Then
That would be telling, my friend.
I think you are.
What? So you agree that they get beaten by Mega Gengar then?
No,
Yeah,
that's not what I said.
that's kind of what you said.
No, I said, are you not picking Charizard Y and Floette because we can't pick the same Pokemon?
No, you made this rule up, Lee, yourself, okay? You can
Literally.
pick whatever Pokemon you want.
No, I picked Mega Gengar.
I
because
said, can we
genuinely
pick
believe in Mega
the
Gengar.
same Pokemon each other? And Costa said no. So I would have picked Charizard Y.
Yeah, but why'd you listen to me?
I
You
think he's
shouldn't be
upset
listening
because
to me.
Andy Gordon's going to Barcelona, and he's a little bit.
Right.
Wow. Okay.
We just turned into complete
Unnecessary strain
gaslighting from both of you now. Yeah.
That wasn't even me, Lee.
That's
That was
not
Scott
gaslighting,
all
that's
the
true.
way.
I know, yeah.
For medical.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I thought I was only going on time.
I'm glad to see Anthony Gordon out. He's
Really?
yeah.
You not like him?
Not that I don't like him. He downed tools for us about a year and a half ago, though, when he had his head turned by Liverpool when they were interested in potentially signing him 2 summers ago. So we've not had the real Anthony Gordon playing for us. He hasn't been interested. So I don't think he wants to be here. So yeah, see you later, mate. See you later, pal. We'll take your 80 million and we'll reinvest it, and you can go and play for Barcelona. Good luck to him. I think it's a great move for him. But I'm happy to see the back of him. I think Ross Wilson's had Deco's pants down with this deal, in all honesty, because he's not worth that amount of money.
Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Really good deal for you, actually.
Yeah.
Let us know.
It's like
how
the
you
Isaac
really
deal,
feel.
really, isn't it?
That's
No.
a good deal.
Isaac, yeah. 125 million? 4 goals in
Mate,
in an entire season?
absolutely- this
32
is a
million
random
pound a
tap-
goal?
This is a big tactic, but you absolutely spanked Liverpool for that.
Yeah, we did. I mean, we messed that around. Anyway, we're not a football podcast, although I would like to
Are
be.
you
But
sure?
so Mega Charizard Y, I'm going with. Scott's going with. Costa, you're going with Mega Gengar.
Yeah, because it's Supreme.
So you think that's going to win Indy?
I think it
Wow.
has every hope of being able to do it.
Mm.
Yeah, because you've just got such great ways of shutting things down. Like Basket Legion now, they're starting to not run Sash and sometimes not even Scarf. If you've got like the Ninetales or another weather supporter, you could just lock in Charizard. It doesn't do crap to you. It tries to. And you just got great Pokemon like Insing, you've got Blastoise, you've got really good fake out spammers and pivot roles and pieces. So it's really good. It's a really good team comp. I kind of day two'd with it as well. Could have gone further, but I got beat by one of the top 8 to top 4 Korean players that we were previewing before. So,
What tourney was that in?
Korea's the best country.
What was that in the VR tour?
Yeah, it was like 2 weeks ago. I was about a top cut, and they absolutely stomped me. I think it was Jisuk Lee. Yeah, and it was actually with the team that they brought as well. So I was like, okay, cool.
I'm sorry, I don't have any faith in this Gengar comp. I'm sorry, mate.
I need to embarrass you with it for you to be able
mate,
to.
I would love to play you. I would love to play you with it. I will.
You're not going to be saying that.
We need to do some
I will do this now.
Oh, careful what you wish for, Lee.
No, I'm serious. I'm serious.
Oh my god! Oh wow!
My team does not care about anything you've just talked about.
It's so funny because
we should do this. If you'd like to see me and Kosta play this match on the channel, let us know in the comment section. We will do it.
Someone on the line for this.
Oh,
on the line. A little slit in the eyebrow, maybe. One eyebrow, 2 eyebrows.
Oh yeah, a little slit in the eyebrow. Yeah,
slit in the eyebrow.
Kosta, that's what's on the line. Yeah, let's do it. I think.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you'd look great with that.
I guess that's a compliment.
No, actually, the loser should get a tattoo of that Pokemon across their chest.
This is disastrous.
It's not disastrous.
It's cursed. It's cursed.
For anyone not aware, any audio viewers, Scott keeps dropping his camera.
No, I never dropped it. Okay,
his frequency with dropping the camera is more often than him not dropping the camera. Yeah. That's how bad it is.
Well, we'll organize that and we'll get it done. We'll get something on the line as well. But congratulations for nearly day 2 in Costa. That's very commendable. Oh, you did day 2. Oh, yes. very well done on day 2. Very well done, mate.
So rude. Unbelievable. He acts like he's listening, but it's totally not.
Yeah. My ears are closed most of the time. Or I'm just daydreaming about other things.
It's because you're trying to avoid my Parasol, but it's fine.
Don't. Let's not go down here because it's just not very good. But I hope I'm proved wrong. I hope I'm proved wrong by the end of the weekend. But anything else going on this week? We've got Indy, and then we've got Turin for our first European European regional and champions, which is exciting. Then NAIC, and then a format change, and then potentially, like we talked about a few weeks ago, we maybe get a mobile release. So there's lots to look forward to. There's not much going on at the minute, other than these big tournaments coming up. Outside of it, Pokopia is kind of just cruising along, doing its thing. ZA is wrapped up pretty much. Fire Red, Leaf Green.
I think there's a new season 12 announced for ZA, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, yeah, I believe so. So that's still going on.
Is anyone playing it?
I'm
not even meaning disrespect.
No.
You know what I mean?
I imagine there are. I mean, the format itself, I actually quite miss it. It's actually really fun to play. It was such a cool, innovative battle system. But yeah, since Champions, I haven't really looked at it at all. But maybe you could take your Mega Gengar into there, Costa, and have a bit more joy
and
with it.
Also embarrass them there as well. Embarrass you in ZA2. Oh my god. I will beat you in both games with Mega Gengar.
Wow. Some big claims here, Costa.
It's not that big when I know I can back it up.
What? Like you're arm wrestling.
Oh wait, sorry. After arm wrestling 4 people before you, yes. 3.
Full of excuses all the time. Anyway, I don't think we've got much else to talk about this week. We're kind of this end part is dragging on for our more serious of listeners. So I did say at the start of the episode we were going to have a part for question time. We had questions for one for all of us this week. So I'm going to start with you, Scott. This is from JTech2186. So, Scott, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You recently, I'm going to just put some context to this. You recently showed us some PSA cards that you'd sent away, had backgraded, and I guess this is just a follow on from that. Do you have any PSA 10 Legendary Collection reverse holos?
I do not. However, me and Lee have spoke about this at length about that set. It is. I do want to at least get some cards, but they are very expensive now. I think it was one of those sets that people thought the cards were fake because they look so different. To all the other sets. So they were slept on for a long time, and now people kind of realised how much they're worth. So PSA 10 cards are worth quite a lot of money. So unfortunately, I don't. Maybe one day, because there are some very cool. The Magikarp ones are really nice. I mean, there's loads of nice artwork in there, but unfortunately, I don't at the moment.
No, that's definitely a set that I wish I'd picked up years ago when it was it was still very expensive, but when you compare it to now, it was way more affordable, and now it just feels out of reach. But that holo burst pattern that they have on them is just something else, and they've never really repeated since that set. So it's very unique, but yeah, do like it. But yes, Scott hasn't got any, but hopefully someday Scott will have some. Kosta.
Hello.
Well, question for the koala. So I'm presuming that's you.
I like it.
What is your most memorable VGC experience? And it can't be last weekend when you almost top cut and just A2'd with Mega Gengar.
Right, you're not letting this go on.
Wait, I'm not even doing it now. It's him. He's doing it now.
You asked for it. You asked for it. You asked for it.
Dude, okay, sure.
Come on, most memorable VGC moment.
Okay, so I guess
is it casting with me on the desk?
Shouting you down while commentary.
Not now, it's not.
First time you met me?
Probably. Yes. There you go. Sorry, I need to say it with gusto and confidence. Yes. So it depends on which context. So are we talking about something revolving around myself, or something just generally about VGC?
What is your most memorable VGC experience?
Yeah, but that could be.
Why don't you have you got an example of both?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I was going to say, like,
I guess,
just cover all things. So, from not mine, but me observing, probably gonna have to be, I don't know. God, I have no idea, really. I think maybe it's gonna sound a bit cheese. The Worlds that Wolf won, only because that was my first season that I joined, and I remember actually running a very similar comp at some point with the Raichu and the Kyogre stuff and all that, and him and Marcus took it to top 4 at Worlds. So I'd say him going ahead and winning the way he did, from that aspect. Now, as a caster, obviously commentating with Lee would be the answer if I did not have issues with Lee tonight. So maybe
he does actually hate me. You should hear what he says when he's like when his mic's not live. He's just slandering me the entire time, just the whole time. The rage.
That's how our professional relationship works.
Hits me sometimes as well. He doesn't actually. If this is like anyone,
10 seconds before it's about to start,
punches me and he's like, "Better behave yourself this time." You.
To be fair, we have done some like really funny stuff right before going live. So, but I would say maybe hosting EUIC or also going to LAIC. That is an experience in of itself. So yeah, just being involved in that aspect and just commentary stuff. It's always been good and fun and very rewarding.
To which you did a phenomenal job at both, mate.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I just follow the guard and direction from all of the other lovely casters that I worked with, including Lee. I was going to say excluding Lee.
Yeah, I was going
to. You were going to. But no. I was speaking from
I wouldn't
the heart
blame you.
there.
Yeah.
Uh,
I've been
I
pretty
shouldn't.
harsh tonight. I don't apologize for it though.
As you shouldn't. That's
Um,
fine. That's completely. And competing,
Oh yeah,
it was.
yeah. Sorry, last
It was the.
weekend.
It was 2 weekends before. Thank you very
sorry,
much.
sorry, sorry. Mixing up my
no,
dates.
no. You know which one's gonna be.
I know
It's
which
gonna
one it's
be.
going to be on
Yeah, you know it.
stream
Yeah,
against
yeah,
Fedi
yeah.
when you traumatized Fedi Campo
That's fun.
to go on to progress into day 2. Was that Utrecht?
Yes. It was no, it was Bologna. 2
Bologna.
seasons ago.
Yeah.
2 seasons ago.
The first year we were in Bologna, wasn't it? Yeah. Because it was Turin the year before, and then
That's it. I was gonna say, and then you were able to interview me, so that was fun.
Yeah, that was really cool. That was really cool. Yeah.
So those would be my moment.
Yeah. Well, very good. Actually, very good, memorable moments. Yeah. From I like all of those.
What about you, sir?
Yeah, what was your question?
So the question for me is, maybe you have mentioned this before, but did you get a chance to take a photo with Junichi Masuda? And my answer to that is, unfortunately, I've never been lucky enough to actually meet Masuda in person, which is very sad because it's also someone I would like to meet, have a picture with, and maybe sign something for myself.
You've been in the same area a couple of times, though, right?
Yeah,
I do have a funny story about this. So, Japan Worlds. Me and Lou just finished seniors cast, and we were going to sit in the audience because we were told there's an area that the casters can go and sit in to watch the finals, and Rose and Aaron were casting it, and we made our way after our cast into the audience area, and we were like, where's this area where we can sit? And we thought, oh, well, there's this sectioned area in the middle, so this must be it. And there was security guards all around it, and it was like roped off from the rest of the audience. So we were like, should we try and get here? So we spoke to one of the security guards, and he said, can we sit here? And he went and spoke to his boss, and then his boss came back and he was like, yeah, you can sit in here. So we just walked in, sat down on the end, and Lou nudged me. She's like, Lee. I'm like, what? And she's like, look along from us. And 2 seats along from us was like Masuda and all of the higher ups from TPC. And I was like, oh my God, we are not meant to be in this area. We are so out of place. Let's just sit here and just be quiet and just enjoy the final. But it was very cool to be in the same area. But they were sitting with their families and stuff as well. So they had wives and they had like their kids with them in this area. So it was like, you don't want to kind of go and be like, can we get a photo with you right now? So we tried to be like respectful in that way, but it was very cool. That's the closest I've been to those big shots at TPC. I've never been. Obviously, they've been around when we've been casting at different events at EYC, at Worlds and stuff. They'll always be around, but they never really have time to stop and speak to the casters and things like that because they've got stuff going on elsewhere in the venue for the weekend. So yeah, hopefully one day I would. I remember when I was at Worlds I think the last time I was competing, 2018. No, was it 2018? 2018 in Nashville. There was a draw in the competitor packs where you could get a ticket in your pack, and if you got a certain number, then you got exclusive entry to go and meet Masuda and some of the other TPC people at a meet and greet, but I didn't get the lucky number in my pack. So
I have really random side note. I have their signatures on a playmat that Lou got for me at Worlds once.
Who's Masuda and his family?
No, not his family. Masuda and who's the other creator? I can't remember. Masuda and I can't remember the other guy's name.
Ishihara?
Yeah, I'm sure I've got both of them.
Oh wow!
They did a meet and greet at one of the Worlds, and I have this I have one of the play mats from 2016 UK Nats. It's like a mythical one. You both signed it, but I wanted the creators on there, so I gave it to Lou one year, and she took it and got it signed for me. So
that's very cool. That's very cool.
It's on my wall. It's pretty sick.
Yeah,
I'll get a from
That's
next
very
week.
cool. Yeah.
We'll definitely do. We could
Very
put
cool.
like a community post or something. Just pop it there
Yeah.
Mm.
on the
Like
YouTubes.
at Worlds and stuff, you kind of Ishihara's always there because Ishihara plays a big part in the opening ceremony, the closing ceremony. So when we're there for rehearsals, Ishihara will be around, but never in the same sort of spaces as us because obviously Ishihara is much more important than us lowly casters. But it's cool to be in the same kind of area as someone like Ishihara. But no, I've never had the pleasure to meet in person or anything like that. But hopefully one day it would be very cool too. Especially Masuda, because Masuda is just a genius, and some of the music that they've created for the games over the years is just insane. So yeah, I would love the opportunity. But no, thank you so much for the question. And if you've got your own questions of other things that might lead down an alleyway of randomness, then drop them in the comment section, and we will be happy to answer them in next week's or subsequent episodes in the future. But do we have anything else that we want to mention for this week, or is that going to be that?
No, I think we touched on most things. Been fun, as always. If you're listening on Spotify and on YouTube and blah, 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 please be sure to give us a follow if you're enjoying it, and share it with people who you also think might enjoy it. Leave a like on YouTube and 5 stars on Spotify if you can, please. It really helps us out.
Yes, Kosta?
Perfect. Myself, I think you guys covered me completely. So I'd say if you have reached this point, thank you very much for your support and tuning in as always. We have a great laugh about this, as you can tell, with all of the piss taking that we deploy onto one another. And
No, it's not. It's just pure hatred.
Oh no, sorry. I've got to make it sound PG though. You know?
Yeah, we are friends, really.
Are we?
Maybe,
yeah. Until I ridicule him with a parish trap team.
Oh, we need to have this. We need to have this happen. I can't wait. Why don't we do it live next week on... I was actually going to tell you about the team I was currently running, but I'm probably not now.
You're going to have to tell me a couple of the pieces, because I've given you a couple of my pieces.
Charizard Y.
I said a couple. That's one.
Charizard Y. Incineroar.
That's 2 Charizard Ys. That's illegal. Oh, okay. Incineroar.
Right. Hope for next week, boy. We'll get it sorted.
Booked. Best of 3, is it?
Hey, you're not. I don't even need a best of 3. I'm just gonna be done with the first 2 games.
Loser slit in the eyebrow, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Loser gets a slit in the eyebrow. Yeah.
You'll probably be wanting another like best of 3 after that. Say, oh yeah, it didn't count or whatever.
Remember this.
So.
I'll be the officiator.
Everyone, remember this. We will revisit this clip.
We will.
It's actually good because I'm recording this episode this week, so I've got this, and I will reuse this after I absolutely batter you, mate.
And it's so funny because you're definitely not going to reuse it after you get battered, so it's fine.
We use it, Jonathan Wass. Okay, well, we'll end it there. We'll look forward to this duke it out, and yeah, thank you so much, like the guys say, for sticking around to the end. Hope you've enjoyed this week's episode. If you've got any suggestions on what you'd like to see in future weeks, do drop them down in the comments on YouTube. And if you're anything like that, let us know. Any feedback at all, much appreciated. But we appreciate you, and we hope you have a great weekend and a great next week, and we'll see you very soon with our next installment of the Critical Catch podcast. So until then, friends, take care of yourselves, and we'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.